Hello everybody, welcome back to the Fight Rundown. I'm so excited. We've got a boxing episode. I feel like I've not spoken boxing in absolutely ages.
Neither, I agree.
But first of all, before we get into it, of course, it's probably the biggest fight card of all time. How are we, G?
Very good, very good. It's a Monday, this coming out on a Tuesday, but we've got to start off with one thing. If you want to watch this fight, it's obvious what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
February 22nd, and you're either in the UK, even if you're abroad, come down. February 22nd, Racks, Pool and Bar. We're doing a watch party. It's got to be insane. It's free entry. It is literally free to get in. That's insane. Like, that is a... That's how I'm feeling.
That's exactly it.
That's,
you know,
bring me my money.
Bring me my money. But actually, don't bring me your money because it's free.
It's free.
It's free, so you don't even need to bring your money.
Obviously, get it for drinks. And
yeah, bring your money for drinks.
Yeah, bring them for drinks. It's going to be sick. We've got so many fights you can see here to watch along with us. Obviously, not just us, but bring your friends, bring your family. If you're going to watch it, why don't you just save money on the pay-per-view and watch it with us? I think it makes complete sense.
Yeah,
it's going to be a sick vibe. Even if it's just us lot and you lot, you don't even have to talk to us, but just come down, support. We just want to stress how big this watch along is.
100%. It's the biggest thing we've ever done.
Yeah,
for sure. And yeah, I look forward to it. Hoping that it's going to be successful, man. I mean, it's you know, I don't really see why you'd want to sit and pay 25 quid for the pay-per-view when you can go out to the pub and watch it with like-minded people and all people enjoying having a drink,
yeah,
a little bit of grub if you want, and you know, just having a laugh.
Are we going to eat there? Should we get some food at 5 o'clock?
I think so, yeah.
We're going to be there from 5.
Yeah.
You come in at 7, 8, 9 before the main event.
Yeah.
Look, a lot of people let you down in this life.
Of course.
There's a lot of people always letting you down, but one thing is, we just want this to be sick. We want everyone to be there. I'm not saying you're going to let us down. You're letting yourself down if you don't come. You know what I mean? You're saving money. So, yeah, Racks, Pool and Bar, February 22nd, this Saturday from 5 p.m, but you can come whenever you want. Leave whenever you want. Yeah, also there's a fun little games. One of them being, if you can beat Bowles in a down in the beer contest, he'll buy you a pint.
I'll buy you another beer.
But if you lose, you buy this guy a pint.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're going to have a couple pool games. It's just going to be sick. It's going to be sick. But yeah, just know we've done that.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm looking forward to analysing some of these fights. I mean, absolutely fantastic card. Can't wait. Yeah. All the way from the very first fight. And this is the sort of thing, you got UFC 300s. This is the same sort of thing, isn't it? Where every single fight can be a main event.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Great point.
And yeah, I 100% think it's got that. Apart from maybe Virgil Ortiz, Madrimov, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a good fight.
Should we get into it? We'll go from the bottom upwards.
Yeah, let's do that.
Or should we start from the top up down?
I think we'll start at the bottom. I think the fights are good enough.
Yeah, I agree.
We can start from the bottom. Boatsy versus Smith opening the card is mad. 100%, and we're about to speak about it right now.
I'll let you take it away, Bowles.
Look, I was looking at Callum Smith's career the other day, and I thought, how many huge wins has he actually got? You know, he's got George Groves. He's got George Groves on there, which is obviously a good win because George was, at the time he fought him, very good. Hassan and Dam, I mean, he's all right. He's got a good record. I can't really think of how many, Rocky Fielding. But then again, Boatsy, what's he got? This is, I feel like both...
He's going again.
Yeah, I feel like both of these guys have a little bit of something to prove here. Because...
I will say, Boatsy's last win against Willie Hutchinson was insane. Because he put a beating on him.
Dan Aziz, obviously a good win.
Terrible fight.
Willie Hutchinson was a good win. Do you put Willie Hutchinson on the same level as George Groves?
No, not at the time.
No.
Look, I'm all for some Smith family hate. It's one of my favourite activities. So, but all jokes aside, I think Callum Swift's George Grove win holds up much better than any of Boatsi's.
Yeah.
I thought Willie Hutchinson was onto something special.
Yeah.
But saying that, I think this is... I don't want to go to my thought and opinion straight away, but I think it's a good fight.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a landslide win for either.
No. Well, what I was trying to say basically is that they're both coming in with some points to prove. No. Yeah.
For fun.
Yeah, we'll do some predictions.
For McFlurry.
Yeah, for a McFlurry, we'll do that.
Check on that.
Yeah.
There we go.
We'll do that for a McFlurry. Like I said, they've both got coming in there with something to prove, because this will be quite possibly both of these guys' biggest wins when it comes to where it's going to take their careers. And
yeah, I agree.
Look, Boatsi came in extremely promising, under Eddie Hearn's wing, and looked like he was going to be the next big thing. Started off getting quite a lot of KOs, actually, but over time, people have sort of just got a little bit bored of his style, I guess, and find him quite boring to watch.
Boatsi this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously that's led into a fallout with Eddie Hearn, whatever happened there, and now he's with Queensbury, isn't he?
He's with Boxer.
Or is he with two? Is he with Boxer? Shit, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Snoozer.
Yeah. Callum Smith, on the other hand, steps up against Beterbiev, loses. Like I said, how many... I'm being a little bit harsh today, to be fair, but...
cynical.
Yeah, to be honest, if you're looking at the fight, initially I think Boatsi's going to win.
Yes, Carl, you did make it to a podcast.
Yes, Carl.
Right. You've got a podcast, and we're live streaming.
Let's go.
Thing is with Boatsi, yeah, look, I was one of the biggest haters in terms of his style. Not haters, but he was not a main event star. They forced him down our throats for the main event. But that last Willie Hutchinson fight has made me think maybe he has got something in him.
Yeah.
Maybe he isn't just a lighter version of Lawrence Coley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's where I kind of put him at. Right, saying that, Bowles, who we got?
I've got Boatsi.
I have got Boatsi as well, yeah. Should we predict every former finished as well?
I think it's a decision.
Same here, yeah. I don't think there's going to be anything.
Well, Callum Smith's really good, isn't he? He's a great boxer.
He is, yeah.
But, slightly inactive, not really fought on the biggest stage of late, has he? So, will that play a part?
Is this his last fight if he loses? Because I think Callum Smith is winding down his career now for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it would show to him that, like, he can't really hang there with the best if he can't get past Boatsi. Yeah, I think you could be right there.
Anyways, moving on. What we got next, Balls?
We've got Gilles Big Bang Zhang and Ajit Kabayel.
Go on, do it.
He's looking to bigger bang you. I've seen the video I saw this morning about Kabayel, very serious, and then he says, "I'll bang you, no diddy."
Did he actually?
Yeah. Yeah, so fair play to Zhang. But look, Ajit Kabayel, in my opinion, people go on about Martin Bacoli being the bogeyman. Kabayel's up there.
Really?
Yeah, man. Come on.
It was Frank Sanchez.
Yeah.
It was Kabayel. I do think Bacoli is the bogeyman in the division now, though.
I'm not saying he's not a bogeyman in the division.
But I'm
saying give Kabayel some credit. He's been written off in every single fight he's had in Saudi.
Yeah,
pretty much. Everybody's always said, when he fought the big Russian, everyone said the big Russian was going to win. When he fought, he boxed Frank Sanchez as well, didn't he? And then he's done another one, I'm sure, as well.
I think, let's pull out the box rec.
But yeah, what I'm trying to say is no one's really given Kabayel a chance, and he's come through every time quite easily, to be honest. And he really has shown... he's really shown how good he really is, and you can go back years and years, and there's a random win against Derek Chisora in there as well.
Yeah.
So he's been about, this is obviously...
Yeah, there is Makhmudov.
Yeah, that's it. Makhmudov looked like the big scary guy in the division. Frank Sanchez, another huge win, and, I think he absolutely battered Frank Sanchez, didn't he?
I had Frank in that. I really like Frank Sanchez. I was a big fan of him, but...
Yeah. I love my Cubans. I was. I thought after the Makhmudov fight, I did think you shouldn't write off Caballel, but I thought Frank would probably get the win there.
You didn't.
Yeah,
you had Caballel.
Yeah,
I remember
the Cubans. I'll give the Cubans respect.
Yeah, I remember you were split, but I remember you ended up just leaning. One thing that's interesting though, as you can see, Zhang's never lost by a knockout.
Yeah.
Caballel's last 2 fights. Well, look at that run right there.
Yeah.
But mainly the last 2, Makhmudov and Frank Sanchez, both early finishes of sorts.
Yes, brother. How are we?
That makes it yes, Ricardo. That makes it really interesting. The fact that there is 2 big knockout wins. Zhilei Zhang's never been knocked out, because I was gonna say an Ajit Caballel knockout, and now seeing that Zhang's never lost by a knockout, it makes it a bit harder.
It does, but you look at these guys who he's fought, and do you think who really had the chance of knocking Zhang out? Like Joe Joyce is like a flipping. He's washed now. We've spoken about him being washed. Wilder was washed when he fought Wilder. But I think his big. What I'm trying to say is, I think his biggest test for his chin is going to be Caballel. Apart from maybe Parker aside.
I mean, just look at that right there.
Look, he's been fighting some of the best in the division.
That's ridiculous,
hasn't he? Yeah, he's been doing really well, and it was almost out of nowhere as well.
Yeah.
Obviously did really well in the Olympics.
This is a toss-up, this one.
Yeah, it's a great fight. I mean, it's really exciting. 'Cause, like I say, Zhang, bronze medal in the London Olympics, comes in, looks all right as a pro, gets that draw against Jerry Forrest, which I always went on about, and then I said he was washed. Said he was washed. But Filip Hrgović loses. I told you he was washed. And then he just goes on this absolute generational run in the heavyweight division.
Choked against Parker as well, don't forget, guys.
Yeah, he did choke against Parker.
One of the biggest fumbles of all time.
Yeah. But look, Caballel is no slouch.
This is such a tough one.
I've got Caballel.
You got Caballel. How you got Caballel, Bowles?
Stoppage. I'm going to go for a stoppage.
Round.
Ooh. 7.
Round 7, KO. I'm going to go with a Zhilei Zhang win.
Wow. That would be insane, That
would be around 8 KO. How do you have Buatsi? Because we'll do 3 points for each. Split, unanimous, or majority?
Unanimous.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, that's a fantastic fight.
Yeah, look forward to that. I mean, next up, Virgil Ortiz Jr. against Israel Madrimov. Of course, Madrimov recently coming off the fight with Terence Crawford. I mean, Crawford's Crawford.
Let's do something. Is Madrimov one of the most overrated boxers in 2024/2025?
The most overrated 2025.
One of the most. That's interesting because we've both got a split opinion right
Split decision.
Let's just talk about it. Israel Madrimov fights Terence Crawford. Close fight.
Yeah.
Crawford wins.
Yeah.
I think we all agree.
Yeah.
And then fights in December, if I'm right, on the 22nd card, Fury on the card, and then has a book fight for 3 weeks where everyone's going crazy. Oh my God, he's fighting, he's got another 5 books. Look how active these boxers are. Come on, who's he fighting? Who's he fighting, guys? And it seems like he's going to... Look, he's good. I'm not saying he's bad. But...
oh, yes, bookers. Thank you very much, bro. Got the following.
Yes, book. Is Israel Madrimov living off a decent performance as Crawford? I think he is. I think we're absolutely overspent with how much Eddie Hearn talks about him.
What about the way he dispatched of Kurbanov? Magomed Kurbanov, he was 25-0 at the time. Dispatched him in a couple rounds.
I'm not saying he's bad. But I think the glazing's got out of hand.
Okay.
I think the glazing's got a bit too silly. I think it's unnecessary. And most importantly, I think it's unneeded. You know what I mean? He's on every Saudi card now.
True.
Fair play to him. We always love seeing people get paid here.
Yeah.
Shame we don't. But we definitely want to see. It's good, isn't it? We want to see these people catching the paydays. But
yeah, of course.
I'm just putting it out there. Just like you did with Callum Smith and Boatsy. Just putting it out there.
That's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. I don't hate you for it, or do I? Nah, I will say no.
Okay.
We'll say no for now. Look, Virgil Ortiz Jr., I believe, has only been the distance once in his career. Quite recent. Can you fact check me on that? Because I don't want to give any wrong information out. But I know he went on this absolutely insane knockout run in his career, and you don't need to be a brain box to know.
Let's see if Bowles knows boxing.
There we go. Thank you. Like I say, you don't need to be a brain box to know that he can punch.
This fight right here, this is a fantastic win.
It is.
Borshuk in his last fight. That's a fantastic win right there. Down in rounds 1 and 8 as well. That's mad.
Yeah, I know. Well, like I say, this guy can seriously punch. He's obviously got some talent there. This is
beat Samuel Vargas.
Yes, I mean I still think based on how people talk of Majimov, this is huge fight for Virgil Ortiz. Needs to get through this fight, and if he does, he catapults himself. He reaches for the stars if he wins this fight. That's a really tough one to call, actually. Now I think about it, because Majimov's...
I'm standing on business right here.
Ooh, okay.
I'm picking Virgil Ortiz, and I think that's an outside pick.
Yes, Harvey. Oh, he sent a rose. Thank you very much, brother. Let's go. Say thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
so
man.
genuine when I say that.
Legends.
I've got an Ortiz decision.
So I look at what
split decision.
Majimov, great amateur, comes up, beats Kurbanov on the Saudi card, Virgil Ortiz. Oh, Virgil Ortiz, so good. Oh, he said a hat. Let's go. Thank you. We salute you. Oh, yes. I could talk to you for a minute. Virgil Ortiz looking crazy. I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree with it. I'm going to go for Virgil Ortiz.
How?
Decision.
How? Which decision?
Okay.
I've gone split.
Unanimous. Yeah.
Unanimous.
I'll stick to that. Yeah, I can see a split decision. That's
There's
decent.
always one on the card in there. And then moving on up, this is another good fight.
Carlos Adames recently come off the Liam Paro loss, I believe.
Yes, I think it was.
I'm pretty sure. If we'll get him up. Look, Hamza Shiraz we'll speak about first. Absolutely insane.
Starboy.
Yeah, absolute starboy. He's like... You're looking at like Mbappe at the moment, That's what he's looking like.
Oh, maybe he didn't.
Who am I thinking of?
Liam Paro.
Who am I thinking of?
I remember Liam Paro boxing as well recently.
I'm thinking of a different guy.
Mateus,
yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Yeah, it does look similar, to be fair.
Carlos Adames, 24-1.
Well, this is taking it away because I really thought it was him.
Yeah, so did I.
No, I don't really care. No, you agree?
Look, you can let's look at the box rec. So he's ranked number 5 in the world on box rec. Let's have a look at his some of his wins. I do remember the loss that he took. Will you see that? Patrick Teixeira, who was 30-1. I'm looking at this. I mean, I see Devryanchenko. That's a good win. It's a decent win, isn't it? Patrick Day, rest in peace. So Sergey Devryanchenko is a good win. If I can just have a little look. I feel like there's not much there, is there? Really?
I don't know who Adames is now, and also I don't know anyone on his record, to be honest.
Montiel, I'm pretty sure I know. But yeah, this looks like
this just happens to Shiraz showcase, isn't it?
A good name for Shiraz's resume here, because this is obviously Adames is quite highly rated. He's fought at that fringe world level. That's where I'd say Devryanchenko is.
Yeah.
So this is almost Shiraz's shot to get to world level, I believe.
It is for a WBC world title, if I'm right. Yeah, WBC World Championship, the middleweight world title.
Is this a world title fight? Is it the WBC?
Yeah.
It's a WBC as well. You know, who doesn't want that WBC belt?
No worries. Yeah,
no problem.
Legend. Love the new username, man.
Yeah, thank you for the heart as well, man. Thank you. That's not a good heart. Thanks, bro.
For the WBC, that's interesting. But yeah, I'm guessing
I've got
Shiraz.
Yeah, I've got Shiraz.
I've got around 3 KO for Shiraz. What you got?
I think it's going to be a tough fight. I feel like Adames is going to show that he fights at a good level. I'm going to go for quite late, round 11.
KO. Anyways, moving on. Shakur Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield. We have a Golden Boy versus a matchroom fighter. Obviously, Shakur on the matchroom side now, and Floyd representing Golden Boy. Hype levels for this one pretty low compared to the rest.
It's quite surprising. I don't know if this is going to be the order, but it's quite surprising that it's this high up. Yeah, I'd probably put Zhang and Caballel on that spot. You know.
Yeah, but don't forget they might need a cool down fight.
Yeah.
And this is the perfect one.
Oh my god! So many gifts. Fucking hell. Absolute.
Missed all of them.
I completely missed them up. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's insane.
Yeah, just looking at Floyd Schofield's profile, not too much. I know this really is the classic
He's
Golden Boy.
star.
It's the Golden Boy list right there. The Hispanic American / Mexican.
Is this a keep busy fight for Shakur? You know, for someone with a good record?
Maybe not. He's 18-0, Floyd Schofield. He's one of Golden Boy's biggest fighters. I do know that.
Yeah.
But I think Shakur walks to him.
Yeah, I think, Shakur is one of the best boxers, isn't he, out there? When it comes to pure boxing, he's one of the best in the game. And I think I'm going to go for Shakur as well, obviously.
Yeah, and I'm going to take Shakur unanimous decision.
Unanimous as well, yeah. Just have a little bit too much for Floyd.
Yeah, for sure. And then the co-main.
Dubois Parker. Now,
a lot of people are excited for this one.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I do think that, look, if anyone can give Daniel Dubois some trouble, it's Joseph Parker. Yeah, I do really believe that.
It is, yeah.
You look at the way Parker boxes, very bouncy, very good at movement, very good with his feet. I say, always on his toes.
The game plan is insane.
Yeah.
For anything. Obviously, the Team Fury. Look what he did to Wilde. Look what he did to Zhang. He's just excelling.
Yeah, 100%.
But saying that, Dubois had the biggest win of last year.
He did.
Against Anthony Joshua. Sold out Wembley Stadium.
We do keep saying that, but also, Joshua looked like he'd never boxed in his life before at times.
I get that, but what I'm trying to say is we're giving Parker all this credit. I think everyone's giving Parker credit. Everyone's backing Parker in this somewhat, but I think everyone's forgetting Daniel Dubois really is coming off. He's in his prime. Almost beat Usyk.
Yeah.
Practically knocked him down. Beats Joshua. As the great Kamaruddin Usman said, put some respect on his name.
100%. I mean, he looks like his... he looks like he could knock someone out of a jab, this guy. The power is absolutely immense. I think it was Jesse Alupitan, who we've had on the pod, who said...
Great guy. Great guy.
Yeah, fantastic bloke. Pretty much like... he pretty much said it. The jab's like the right hand.
Wow.
Pretty much. It's absolutely insane. And, but Parker has shown a great chin in his career. I feel like it's... when he got stopped by White. Or I don't know if it even was a stoppage, but it was like he basically got elbowed in the chin or shouldered in the chin, and that's when he went down. But he's got a good engine, he's got a good chin, and he's got good boxing and decent power. Not the most powerful in the division, is he? But
No.
like you say, on the other hand, Dubois does deserve some respect, especially about that Usyk. To be able to catch Usyk like that, it shows the levels.
Yeah.
Because no one can really catch Usyk, and the fact that whether you think it was a low blow or not, he still caught him, and that's hard to do.
Everyone's got Daniel Dubois in this one, I feel like. I mean, everyone's got Parker in this one, I feel like, but I'm backing Daniel Dubois.
Yeah.
I think Daniel Dubois. You know what I think of Dubois.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that a first?
I think it is. He's on an insane run. He's in his prime. Who are you taking, Bowles?
I have been saying Parker quite a lot. I think he's difficult. But
put Bowles on the table right there. Go Parker.
All right, I'll go for Parker then. That might change though, but I'll say
I think we're both going to be flip flopping.
Yeah.
On the night. Same with the main event. I'm going to take Dubois by. I think he steamrolls him. I think he'll go for a round 9 KO.
Yes, Lee. How are we?
What are you saying about Parker?
Decision, I think, if anything.
Unanimous.
Yeah, but does the Joyce fight not worry you at all? Do you think he's completely past that now?
Dubois. It was an eye injury. I mean, didn't get knocked down. Obviously, you had Billy Joe Saunders corner and quit. His orbital was broken. You know what I mean? And he looked pretty. You couldn't see. I'm over it. I'm officially over it, guys. Yeah. It don't
Fair
play.
play.
Bit. And that's now 5 years ago. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy. And the main event, Dmitry Bivol, Artur Beterbiev, the undisputed World Light Heavyweight Championship. The last crescendo right there. I'll let you open this one up. Let's talk about the last fight and how that could play a factor, I reckon, first.
It completely, whatever you like watching, it was Beterbiev forward pressure and Bivol.
I don't even know I'm picking, by the way. So I
Neither do I.
I need to hear you out first.
After seeing the first fight, look, Bivol's shown that he can really put his shots together in combinations and catch Beterbiev at times. And but Beterbiev has shown that he's, he can come forward all night.
Yeah.
And put the pressure on all night. Can Bivol handle it? Look, he looked good in that first fight, and he, like I said, he was throwing his shots in bunches and he was landing. But I feel like Beterbiev, if he can, I feel like he can get even closer. He can really try and sap the air out of Bivol and not give him any space to breathe. That will be a massive help because, like I say, Beterbiev can come forward all night, and if he can almost get in Bivol's face and throw them body shots, try and slow that movement down, because that is what this is the Russian Soviet style. The bouncing light on the feet, on the toes, in and out sort of boxing. I love some of the stuff that he does when in his training, where he sort of steps forward with a jab, and then while he's going back, he's throwing the right.
Steps out on the jab again.
Just complete flow state at times.
The mic's not on because this is behind the scenes.
Yeah, this is a behind the scenes thing.
We're on YouTube if you want to hear and Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from for the full quality. If I'm being honest, you've nailed it on the head right there. I think we're walking into this fight watching the exact same fight.
Yeah.
I reckon both of them are going to have the same game plan. Bivol thought he won anyway. Beterbiev did win. I don't think anything changes it. I think we're looking at round 24 in this. We're going to go all the way out to round 24 between them. And I think it's going to fall on what do the judges see it as. Yeah. I really do think it's going to be like that. It's such a tough one.
It is. I'm going to pick my guy Beterbiev again, though. I feel like I've decided look, it's a night of decisions, it looks like, for me. But it'll be a long night if that happens.
Not even in the home luxury of my home. Because we're doing a watch party.
We are doing a watch party. Yeah.
I'm taking Bivol. Look, we have a soft spot for Beterbiev.
Yeah.
He's had some amazing fights. Maybe one of these fights that he's had in recent time we'll be talking about very soon on this podcast. Keep your eyes peeled because we have something exclusive. We have something very special coming. We're lining something up, so keep your eyes out for that. But yeah, I mean, we're talking about legendary fights. This is one of them right here, and I'm taking a Bivol decision. I think it's going to be a unanimous this time, though.
Yeah.
What about you?
Beterbiev decision, unanimous.
Unanimous for Beterbiev.
Yeah.
This card's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
This card's absolutely incredible. I think
it works anyway.
Yeah, it works. We can't wait, guys. February 22nd, this Saturday. Not only can you watch it wherever you're from, you can also watch it with us at Rax. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you get your podcast from, whatever social media you're on, at The Fight Rundown. Anything else, Bowles?
Just make sure you're there. It's going to be a great night. Can't wait. Can't wait for the great boxing. And hope to see you all there on the 22nd.
See you soon.